Treating my husband to my ex-girlfriend. Couples Threesomes 8. Lesbian Erotica FFM Threesome Erotica BDSM Erotica. Copyright 2020 by Connie Cuckquean. Narrated by Allison, Okeefe. Treating my husband to my ex-girlfriend. Couples Threesomes 8. My husband Topher and I were socialites who often found ourselves mingling in similar circles. In many ways, it was inevitable that I'd meet her eventually, but what wasn't so certain was what we'd wind up doing when we eventually did meet. Gisele was an old flame of mine from my more adventurous days. I dabbled with the same sex in my early 20s, experimenting with women after some rocky relationships with guys. I thought I'd give girls a shot. Why not? Topher and I were madly in love, despite him being 20 years my senior. We'd met not long after my amicable parting from Gisele. Her and I had careers that pulled us in opposite directions. Her modeling and my city job didn't exactly marry well, especially as her work often saw her jet-setting to foreign climes and sun-kissed beaches. Maybe we could have made it work. I don't know. But what I do know is that what I had now with Topher was something I didn't want to give up. Pool parties were a staple of our lifestyle. There was something fun about kicking back and relaxing with people outside of their work hours, and in this setting, there was no call for suits and stuffy offices. It was the great leveler. Everyone was just their body, and very little else. It made it much easier to talk to people comfortably. "Topher and Valerie, our very own power couple," Lance said, laughing with open arms as he found us amidst the crowd. "Great party," I said, smiling at Lance, who wore an open white shirt and shorts. "Thank you for having us," Topher added, slapping his back. The pair went way back. "Are you kidding?" Lance said. "Who wouldn't want you two here?" Lance eyed a woman walking past and shook his head in disbelief. "These new European models that I'm hiring. Hot damn." Topher laughed, and I took a moment to admire the beauty he was referring to. She had long, smooth, bronzed legs leading up to her cutesy ass that was barely wrapped in her bikini. Her sunglasses made her even more mysterious and alluring. "Hey," Lance said, leaning in closer and whispering. "I've saved you to a private cabana behind the pool house over there if you need to get away for a few minutes. If you know what I mean." I could feel myself blushing as Topher laughed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?